Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are live at our normal uh, 2 minute warning before the half for start our halftime show. Um, yeah, this team is playing like shit right now. Um, to quote Slim Shady, can the real 49ers defense please show up? This is ugly right now. Sorry if I sound weird. I'm completely hungover coming back from a concert that I yelled way too much last night. So if I sound weird and everything, excuse me. But yeah, right now this defense is playing like shit. There's once again we're giving up stupid penalties. Now the one on Dre for that little push or whatever they were trying to say was pretty tacky, but there's been some other stupid penalties by Ward had one. So yeah, so we should not be tied with the Rams, possibly going down to the Rams here shortly. I'm going to show this one right now. I'll keep that up for you guys to look at. I probably need to switch off that real quick. Let me see if I do this again. Can I switch? Nope, it's not letting me switch. So I'm just going to take this off so I can watch the game. All right, 2 minutes on the 13-yard line. Jesus, they're just moving at will on us right now. I don't know why we're doing all this talking right now. We ain't doing shit. Come on, boys. Usually this is where we get good, is we end up, holding within the 20, but at this rate, and we haven't had the worst pressure. We're just not doing anything. Even then, right there, you can almost see Fred got run over, which never happens to Fred. All right, come on. There's a touchdown. Jesus, just pushing them all over the place. This shit is embarrassing right now. So I'm texting my friend who's a Rams fan who's talking much shit right now. Did he make that or not? Oh, he made it. They just marched down the field on what's supposed to be one of the top minimum, what? at the least five defenses. They are just moving us. This is some of the most uninspired football I've seen in a long time from this team. There's nothing. It's it feels like they expected this to be an easy win, and they got punched in the mouth and have no idea how to react right now. Yeah, Teresa, this defense is just it's just there's nothing there. There's no enthusiasm, no heart, no soul. They're just out there. I mean, and the dumb penalties has not helped at all, but still. I mean, we got a dumb penalty against the Rams when they said that uh, Stafford was outside the box. He wasn't outside the box. He was still inside the hash. So there's no way that should have not counted. But, but thank you for showing up. We'll see. Um, maybe we'll get some Purdy magic here in the last minute and with 50 seconds or so. And, we'll see. LA now has the win percentage in their favor. Lamar Jackson's out. That's going to hurt my fantasy league. But I am seeing why they said the hell with Cam Akers, though. This Williams kid's playing really damn good right now. All right, let's see. We didn't get anything on the kickoff return. Nope. How's it, brother? How's it going, John? Thank you for showing up. Watch me get angry at this game. There needs to be a huge change at halftime. Kyle needs to get up in there and put a foot in everybody's ass, especially on the defense. The offense hasn't been as bad, but they're still looking a little lackadaisical themselves. There you go. There you go, Debo. Good job, Debo. Nicely done. Confident this week right at halftime. It sure as hell hope so. If Juwan had his head turned around trying to get the other guy, he might have got farther, but he was looking for someone to block. There you go. Just get out, get out. Good, good play. I'll take it. Got to put us close 50. Not bad. I think we get Rams get the ball. Start the second half. All right, boys, come on. All right, got the first. I will take it. Kim, I disagree in the fact I don't think they've given up, but it's like they're not trying. Like from the get-go, they haven't really been trying. Nice. There you go. Juwan Jennings showing up. Um, it's almost like they fell into the trap that, this is a terrible Rams team. We can kind of, this will be a walk in the park. And that's kind of the way, especially the defense is playing. BA's back out there. Oh, okay. I think that was tipped. Come on, boys. Come on. That was, yeah, I think he's getting pretty close to 100 yards already rushing on the ground. So, I mean, he's on pace to match or get better. Pass interference on the Rams. Debo hurt too now. Great. Now we got BA and Debo getting beat up. Come on, fellas. Let's get in. Let's end this with let's end with a touchdown. Come on, gents. Come on. Yeah. Give another PI. So we can put it on the goal line pretty much. Get off. And BA's neck's already freaking hurting. So are they going? Okay. Kyle's going for it. I like the call. I like the call for going for it instead of just taking the automatic field goal. Good job, boys. Good fucking drive. Maybe we get some life in this damn team. Yes, John. Wow. I mean, maybe that's what they needed. That was a damn good 2 minute drill. And Moody with a good. All right. Now we go into the halftime. Still tied up. The Rams will be coming out with the ball. All right. Give me just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get this thing started with the official halftime show. And then, where is it? We'll be right back. Wow, I always forget how short that is. Welcome, everybody. This is the Niner Faithful Radio halftime show. It is me, Jason Niner Smash. Um, After a piss poor effort, it seems like, and almost no emotion, they finally came back for a good drive to end the second half, and we tied it up 7-7. Yeah, I was just saying that, like I said, except for that last drive, this team has just been lackadaisical at best. Um, Kim earlier had posted about them not trying. I don't think they even attempted. Like it's like they showed up and decided, yeah, we already got this game won. Who cares? They're just the Rams. Um, no, this is still the NFL. The Rams have that. We were a good young team led by a decent quarterback, and they're very emotionally driven at times, and so they get a little confidence. Those young teams are really good at, you know, coming out of nowhere and beating teams. But right now, but otherwise, so that was good on the offense to start off, or to, excuse me, to finish the second half, get that touchdown, especially since the Rams are going to be getting the ball to start the second half. But let's talk about how pathetic this defense has looked so far today. This defense, they left the song "You Left Your Heart" in San Francisco. They did not bring anything. Quote Slim Shady, will the real 49ers defense please stand up? Because right now, it's not like they're getting decent pressure. There's been a few times where we've been in Stafford's face. There was that one time where Hargraves was pretty much there for the handoff, and he barely got the handoff to Williams. So I mean, there was that. There was the one with Jake Jackson with the batted ball. So there has been some good pressures here and there, but secondary wise, they are just what happened to our stellar secondary plays from both the linebackers and the DBs. They are just Puka Nakua and Tutu Atwell and are just finding little pockets to sit down, and a quarterback like Matthew Stafford will find those pockets and he will tear, So I don't know what's going on with this defense, the secondary part of it with the pass protection, but it is absolutely ass right now. Steve Wilkes, who is supposed to be, one of the smarter guys when it comes to coaching secondaries and everything like that, get back to your shit, man, because right now it's not letting me. And granted, it's just one half of football, but we should not be tied with the Rams. There's no reason when you look at these two teams, it should be tied. So we will go back to the scoreboard on this stuff real quick. Bring it up. I want the scoreboard, not this. Where'd it go? ESPN moved everything. Box score, there we go. All right, so we've got the box score. Obviously, Brock 121, not bad. That's typical Brock kind of stats. This, for the most part, you're never going to be a 300, 400-yard passer in this offense. So a quarterback who's going to be throwing to maybe between 250 and 250 300 is probably more what you're going to get as a quarterback here. So he's on pace for that. Christian McCaffrey, already 88 yards rushing, had 152 last year, so he's on pace to get back there again. Debo had that one really nice run. Wondering, depending on how BA looks, because BA just obviously he's hurt. I thought it was a shoulder, but then they said it was a neck that they were working on his neck, but then that was going into the shoulder. But it looked like he landed on it kind of weird on that one play where he for the catch. So and then he aggravated it a little bit more on the one that he didn't catch. So we'll see how that looks. But it was almost like oh Debo's not or excuse me BA's not here. Let's go right back to all the Debo plays. So we started doing that again. So we'll see if we see more of Debo coming, out of the battlefield, run the ball, and that kind of stuff. I like the spread with how we have our receivers. We got four for Debo, two to Ayuk, one for Juwan, who had a really nice play or that catch over the middle, two to George for 18. We really haven't seen a whole lot of George receiving wise so far, but he's still definitely out there. How's it, Mimi? Thanks for showing up. She's saying the penalties are killing us. Yes, yes, they have. And just like how we gave up the one touchdown last week because of a couple penalties. So, yeah, this dumb, mental mistakes that are doing it. Then also Christian McCaffrey has his too. We have no fumbles. Tackles led by Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner as per usual. Diamador has been up there. Every Thomas, I saw that he was out. I'm not 100% sure if that is true, but I know he was hurt. I haven't seen too much out of Talanoa or Deshaun. Drake did have the one batted ball down. Let's see. Let's see. If you go over to the 49ers, actually, before we jump over to them, I'm going to bring up a good one for Mr. Kittle. Uh, he is going to be in some legendary um, presence. Look at this one for Kittle. Kittle is the fastest San Francisco 49er in 400 career receptions over both Jerry Rice and Roger Craig. Say what you like, but that's pretty damn good. So congrats to George on that. Look, that's it. I mean, that's nice. Let's win something, but that's definitely cool for a thing. Cool for. So we'll bring this back up. All right. And as you can see in the passing game, Stafford is 143, so he's not a whole lot ahead of Purdy, but he's definitely carving up, finding those nice places. How's it, Damien? Thank you for showing up, bro. Just watching the first half of this game that looked completely like trash until the last minute and 45 when we went down and scored in the half. Rushing, they're not doing a whole lot of rushing on us, but definitely more than what I would have expected. I think they got 80 something yards last week, but last week they also had 40 rushing in order to get those 80 yards. So, and then as you can see, Puka Nakua and Tutu Atwell, they are just finding holes, sitting down, and when you have a quarterback, a veteran quarterback like Matthew Stafford, I know a lot of people shit on Matthew Stafford. He is a solid NFL quarterback, and if you give him pockets that are that big for the receivers to sit down on, he is going to find you. There's just nothing out there. Maybe with the Warner needs to keep it up and no more penalties. Yeah, I mean, it's been the downfall of this team many a times when it comes to penalties, and it's always obviously you never want penalties. That's a given, but we always seem to get penalties in the absolute worst times ever. It's always on a third down, right between the half, or at the end of a game, or something like that. It's always something like that. Ozzy Burrow, Rams rookie receiver is not. Yeah, Puka Nakua is a nice receiver. I won't lie, I scrambled to pick him up on my fantasy team. So yeah, I mean he's having a good start. Been too, I'm always going to go hard for my Polynesian brothers. So it's good to see him out there. Yeah, so that's about it in the second half. I guess the thing I want to see is quit being stupid. You know, Grayson, thank you for showing up, brother. What's up, bro? How we doing? How was the half? The first half looked like shit up until the last minute 45. Yeah, other than that, it was just stupid the stupid penalties that kept it going. Love from Arizona, bang bang, bang bang, brother. You're behind enemy lines. I'm up here behind enemy lines up in here in Seattle, so I know how it feels to be back there. So closing out the halftime report. Second half, can we start running the ball more? A little bit more. No more stupid penalties. I'm kind of curious to see what happens with BA. See how if he's gonna come out if that neck slash shoulder injury is gonna bother, if it's gonna linger anymore. I don't know if anybody noticed, but after that one Debo catch, he was down on the sideline. It looked like they were. I couldn't tell if they were like rubbing out a hamstring because of the way he was sitting, or if they were rubbing out his back. But you could tell they were like massaging it, and it hurt. So now we're gonna have BA and Debo hurt at the same time, which is not the greatest thing. Um, so I guess those two out. It's probably gonna be what, Juwan Jennings and Ronnie Bell, I would assume. But Mimi with the half better be better. Yeah, second half definitely needs to be better. And then Grayson, yeah, I saw the job. Thank you. Yeah, because especially with them tying it up, or excuse me, coming out in the third, they're going to be getting the ball to start. So that's it for the halftime show. Thank you for everybody, as always, for showing up. I love doing these halftime shows, and we seem to get some pretty good traffic going through here. So as always, I'm going to pull up this one. Where to go? Please make sure to like and subscribe on the Facebook, the Instagram, Tumblr, the Twitter, and everywhere else. Everything is going to be Niner Faithful Radio except for Twitter, which is Niner Faithful R. But if you can, please like, subscribe us, all that kind of good stuff on there. Oh, moving stuff around that I don't mean to. So let's take that off. And as always, Jamie will be back. I think she said it's going to be about 7 or so till she gets home so that she can do the post-game show. And then, as always, me and TJ will be going live Tuesday between 4 and 4:30, depending on when he gets home from work. But again, thank you for everybody who showed up. Bang, bang, not a game. Let's beat these Lambs up.